Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to keep building upon the partial sums addition strategy that we started working with yesterday. Today we're going to be thinking about the base 10 blocks that we used yesterday, and today we're going to be applying expanded form to help us just like we applied the base 10 blocks to help us yesterday. So let's go ahead and get started. What you need to do is get a whiteboard out and a marker. Pause the video if you need time to get those things out. On your whiteboard, I would like you to write down the problem. 53 plus 44. Now, as a reminder from yesterday, what we did was we used base 10 blocks to help us solve this addition problem using partial sums. So we looked at the tens and we looked at the ones and then we added those together. If I were to do 53 plus 44, it would look like this. I would have 5 longs and 3 cubes for 53. I would have 4 longs and 4 cubes for 44. So 53 plus 44. We gather our longs first, and we come up with a number for that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So this would be 90 plus, then we gather the ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know that 90 plus 7 is 97. There is another way to solve this problem using expanded form instead of base 10 blocks. When we think about expanded form, we think about expanding these numbers into the tens numbers and the ones numbers. So 53, the expanded form of 53 would be 50, thinking about that 5, plus 3 equals 53. The expanded form of 44 would be 40 plus 4 equals 44. Basically, what we do is we break these numbers apart and we say how many tens there are and how many ones there are. And we make an adding problem. That's called expanded form. All we have left to do is add the tens numbers together, which would be 90. And then we add the ones numbers together, which would be 7. And again, that equals 97. Let's go ahead and take a look at another example. On your whiteboard, I would like you to write down 36 plus 75. We're going to be using expanded form to help us find the answer to this problem. When I expand 36, that would be 30 plus 6. If I expand 75, that would be 70 plus 5. All that's left is adding the tens and adding the ones. I can add 30 plus 70 first. 30 plus 70 equals 100. And 6 plus 5 equals 11. So the answer to this problem is 111. Let's take a look at a couple more examples. The next problem I would like you to write down is 87 plus 26. Go ahead and take a moment to expand these numbers. For 87, you should have 80 plus 7. How did you expand 26? Well, that would be 20 plus 6. All that we have left to do is add. We're going to first add 80 plus 20. 80 plus 20 is 100. And now we need to add the ones together. 7 plus 6 is 13. Add these two together and you get your answer, 113. Let's try one more together. Our next problem is 246 plus 132. Don't freak out, we can do this one. We're just going to expand our number out a little further. So 2, what does that mean? If you said 200, you're correct. So let's write 200. Plus, what does the 4 mean in the place where it's at? You're right, it means 40. Okay, and then 6 just means 6 by itself. So when I expand 246 out, it looks like this, 200 plus 40 plus 6. Now you try 132. What does the 1 mean? Write it down. What does the 3 mean? Write it down. And what does the 2 mean? Write it down. You should have 100 plus 30 plus 2. All that's left to do is add these numbers together. 200 plus 100 is 300. 40 plus 30 is 70. And 6 plus 2 is 8. When we combine all of these numbers and add them together, we get our answer. So our answer to this problem is 378. Today, you are going to get a chance to try this out by yourself on page 158 in your math journal. I know you can do it. Just think about expanding the numbers, and you will do a great job with this. Have a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.